The ABC Guide to Living a Legendary Life. People are always asking me what the secret to success is, and it really is quite simple. Stage 1, figure out what you want, and then stage 2, just work on that project until you succeed. For successful people who do live legendary lives, it really is that simple. For unsuccessful people, they can't get past the figuring out what they want stage. Instead, they are trying to figure out the how to make it work stage. Unsuccessful people lack self-confidence on the second stage, so they wrongly think that they must figure that bit out first. Therefore, they've missed the point and are doomed to failure, as they are trying to put the walls and the roof on the house without laying the foundations. How can you build a wall when you don't know where the wall wants to go, what the wall looks like, what the height of the wall needs to be, and without knowing how many windows it has in it? And of course, you can't build a wall without the foundations to build it on. Unsuccessful people try to become successful by building bits of their plan in the wrong order. Anyone who has done construction or manufacturing of any sort knows you have to build the product one part at a time. And the first part of the process is to design what you want. There is no more important part, as once you have this bit right, then you clearly know what is needed and what is not. So you don't waste your life working on parts of a project that are unstable, not needed, and in fact useless. So what happens is that the project fails and then destroys the self-confidence of the unsuccessful person more. The conclusions they draw from the failure are, I knew I wasn't cut out to be successful. Now instead of looking at it logically and saying, hey, what was I thinking? I didn't spend enough time designing it before I went and built it. They wrongly conclude something else, and their self-confidence takes a big knock. Then, if they summon the courage to start again, they merely repeat the same mistakes again and again. This pattern of repeat destruction of their dreams kills off what little self-esteem they have left. The problem is they have started the wrong way, and they have drawn the wrong conclusions. A legendary life requires a good architect. Designing your life means you can design exactly what you want it to look like. Once you've designed it, then you work on conceiving ways it can be brought into reality. This is just the same as an architect designing a building and then going and asking, can it actually be built? People live their entire lives without a design. Is it any surprise that they do not end up where they want to go? Look around you now for a moment at the things in your life. The computer, the desk, the coffee cup, the filing cabinet, the TV, the curtains, the clothes you're wearing, the cereal box, the coffee table, the room you are sitting in, the road outside, the street lamp. Look at anything. Anything at all, and ask yourself this: did a single one of them get there without being designed first in someone's mind? Show me just one man-made thing which got there without a design. You can't, can you? But let's say you thought you could. Let's say you could find one. Can you show me 100 billion things that have got there with a design? Of course you can. It would just take some time. Self-confidence is created as a byproduct of designing your life the way you want it to look, and then going about your life working on bringing your design into reality. If you're lacking self-confidence or self-esteem, then you do not need to work on building those. You need to work on your dreams. Work on your design, and then just go and bring that into your life. The byproduct of this will be amazing self-confidence. Now, is life helping you or punishing you? Unsuccessful people work on the ailments in their life. They do not work on designing their life, so they focus on the bad stuff and create more bad stuff. Successful people know what they want. They design what they want. They look for ways to bring it into reality. Successful people don't have to work on building their confidence, as they are too busy building their dream life. It is not that they have huge self-confidence at the start. They just know what they want. They have created their design. Life helps people who know what they want, and life punishes people who don't. Now, most successful people do all of this without that much structured thought. This is because they are still in tune with their natural success mindset. Unsuccessful people have lost touch with theirs. So they, you, are in a world of man-made bullshit, and therefore they, you, struggle to make anything happen. In my second book, Using a Bug-Free Mind, I deliver a systematic thought process designed to turbocharge a natural, successful person's mindset. I focused on the good stuff. I didn't work on how to make a failure into a success, as most do with goal setting. Life punishes people who use these sorts of systems. Instead, I worked on how to make a successful person ultra-successful. In other words, I focused only on the good stuff. Basically, I took a working road car and turned it into a Formula One car. What's the point of trying to fix something that is broken by giving them goal setting? This is trying to put the roof on before we have the walls in place. The first step is, of course, getting people's mindset back to where they are in touch once more with their natural success mindset. That's what creating a bug-free mind was for. Then once they are there, they are free of bugs and they have a functioning road car. Now all we do is give them a system to turn their functioning road car into an F1 car. And voila, success, another success. Everyone else is surprised when another success happens. Why? Success is certain and obvious, as they are just following a design and working on it until it succeeds. The only failure will be to stop working on it. Success is inevitable when you have a design. When you understand that, it is easy to see why so few people are legendary, as so few have designed their lives. But the real question is, why have so few designed them? Overcoming the world's biggest problem. The biggest problem on earth is people don't know what they want. They don't know, so how can they go and create it? They would never think of taking a trip without knowing where they were going. That would be insane, right? As how would you ever get anywhere? You could end up lost within a few minutes of leaving your home, and you wouldn't know where you were going anyway. So what would be the point of the trip? However, that's how virtually everyone lives their lives. Less than 0.01% of people actually know what they want, and actually spend any time at all designing how they want their lives to be, and how they want them to work out. Is it any wonder there are so few successful people compared with so many unsuccessful ones? If you are not successful now, the chances of you being one of the successful ones without design are so small that the number may as well be zero. Would you bet on a horse that had zero chance of winning? I'll leave it to you to decide whether or not you would like to design your life and become successful, or you would rather continue to live in the herd of the unsuccessful, all grouped together like one big herd of cattle, not knowing where you're going or what will happen in your life. Don't kid yourself that this isn't you because of XYZ reason. If you're not living the design you had for your life, then this is you. Remember, if you do not design your own life, then you will be living in someone else's design for you. You may think you're free to choose, but you're only free to choose within limits. You are in a field with fences, so you can choose which patch of grass to munch on, within that field of course. But the next field is out of reach to you, as you are in someone else's design. A life with no design ends up going nowhere. Years of work, meetings, planning, heartache, frustration, illness, stress, low self-confidence, painfully low self-esteem, all brought about because you did not design how you lived instead. So why haven't you noticed before how obvious it was that you needed to design your life? Because it is obvious, isn't it? But you are a success at something. Do you want to know why you haven't noticed you needed a design before? It's because you've been successfully programmed not to dream and design your life. You are a success at becoming programmed. Unfortunately, this means you will be a failure in life unless you remove the program. However, some unsuccessful people failed the programming, and in doing so, this opened the door to them to becoming a success in life. Your programming has conditioned you into believing that designing your life is work and is painful. Answer me this. How can dreaming up and designing your ideal life be either work or painful? The answer is, of course, it can't. But you currently believe it can, so you don't do it. This is the most cunning trap I have ever seen, and it's done by your ego and society's egos, working together to bring about a plan whereby your young mind was told it was wrong to dream. And so one day, you stopped dreaming. I didn't, and neither did the other successful people. Then one day, one of the dreams I had was, I dreamt that I would like to draw up a map that would help those who lost their natural ability to learn how to dream again. So I figured that I would enjoy the journey, and so spent 9 months of my life drawing a map for you. If you're ready to start dreaming again, to start designing your life again, instead of living by accident, and if you're ready to get back in touch with your natural success mindset, then may I suggest you read my first book, Creating a Bug-Free Mind, to prepare your mind for success, and then move on to the second book, Using a Bug-Free Mind, which details the life design step by step in a simple way which anyone can immediately follow and benefit from. However, you cannot buy the Bug-Free Mind books at the moment, as they are not currently on sale. All order links have been removed from our website, and right now we are turning orders away. Why are we doing this? Are we attempting to commit business suicide? No, quite the contrary actually. We are getting ready for something big. At a Bug-Free HQ, we've had some exciting news from our international partners. A Bug-Free Mind is about to go global in a big way over the next 8 weeks. And we have taken the books off sale in preparation for what's about to happen. I cannot reveal too many specifics, but let's just say in the next couple of months, you're going to see a Bug-Free Mind in places you'd never thought you'd ever see it. The books will become a lot more visual in the general market, unlike any other personal development book before it. Why is this all happening? Simply because more and more people around the world are finding out about it. More and more people are waking up to the simple fact that pouring great information into a mind that is not yet ready to use it is a colossal waste of time and money. It's the reason why so many people buy book after book and get nowhere. The awakening has begun, the world is beginning to shift, and you can feel it. People are getting sick of the buy and get nowhere roller coaster, and they want to get off. And they are being drawn like a magnet to the solution that finally works. It is time for a Bug-Free Mind. Now, of course, we will be relaunching the Bug-Free Mind books in a big way. And we do still have some stock of the books that we will be releasing very soon. However, we only want to give these books to people who really want them and will benefit from them. People who already know and understand the tremendous impact they will have on the rest of their lives. If you're interested in buying the books and want to get first notification when they first come on sale, then please enter your name and email address below to join a Bug-Free Mind early list. When you join the early list, you'll be sent lots more free tips and training videos just like this one from me. Plus, you'll get an instant notification when we'll be releasing our current stock of books so you can pick up a copy for yourself. Thanks again for watching this video. Your friend Andy.